Hoho und willkommen zurück zu Vampyr. Wir haben jetzt die Empfindlichkeit des PCs etwas hochgestellt. Er piept jetzt erst ab 80 Grad, was hoffentlich nicht mehr passieren wird während dieser Aufnahmen. Denn dieses Piepen ist schrecklich laut. Es tut mir wirklich leid, wenn irgendwer, der das gesehen hat, Kopfhörer auf hat. Ich entschuldige mich. Ich kann nichts dafür für diesen blöden PC. I'm sorry. So, warum trinken Sie so viel, Mr. Delaney?
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Erschöpfung.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Es ist zwar eigentlich
Take
verschwendet,
this,
aber...
then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Doch, will ich. Na gut.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reid.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Okay. So, es geht ihm auf jeden Fall schon mal besser.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Okay.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Ich mag ihn. Ich will ihn nicht aussaugen.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad same. I'll try asking Tom Watts about him.
Tom Watts. Na gut.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Aber erstmal gucke ich mir die Szene hier nochmal an. Ja, der ist wirklich komplett blutleer.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Du weißt ja gar nicht, wie nah die Vampire gerade sind. Ja,
What
wir
can you
erstmal
tell
hier
me
mit an.
about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Okay. Ichabod.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
So wie du.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Okay. Er ist so wundervoll lächerlich.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Silent, ja, ja. Das ist es, was du bist.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Dem geht's ganz gut, alles klar.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Okay.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Alles klar.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Okay.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Wunderbar. Dann wollen wir doch mal in die Bar gehen und mit Tom reden.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Schauen wir doch mal, ob es
What
irgendwas
can you
Neues
tell me
gibt.
about this part of town?
That's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Okay.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Okay. Über ihn erfahren wir noch nichts.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Okay.
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Okay. Gut, du bist gesund. Das ist schön.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Und sie führt die ganze Zeit im Hintergrund Selbstgespräche.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You'd best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Alles klar.
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I've got responsibilities. And it's not like I've got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Alles klar.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Na gut.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Gott sei Dank haben wir schon mit Tom geredet. Ich will mich nur noch mal ganz kurz oben umgucken. Ha. Der gute Doktor noch was anderes liegen lassen? Scheinbar nicht. Ist hier noch ein Raum? Ah. Sehr schön. Das hat sich doch gelohnt. Noch was? Okay, hier geht's hinten runter. Da komme ich nicht durch, alles klar. Ah, es geht einmal rum. Gut. So. Wo müssen wir jetzt hin? Da lang. Er hat gesagt, ich muss an den Docks Richtung Westen laufen, richtig? Aber hier geht's nicht weiter. Geht's hier irgendwo weiter? Ah. Das Gefühl, ich laufe eher weg als irgendwo hin. Aber schauen wir mal. Ah. Alles klar.
Seems like the god of pre-win is on Schon too.
Eat this! Burn it, boy! I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Shit! Da habe ich mich zu spät versucht zu heilen. Okay. Vielleicht sollte ich erst den Kleinen beseitigen und mich dann um den Großen kümmern. Mann, Mann, Mann.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Burn it, boys! Kill you! Crush the leech!
Der andere ist schon tot. Wer hat mich da eben... Ich war doch noch gar nicht so verletzt. Okay. Ich glaube, langsam sollte ich mir wirklich mal wen aussuchen, den ich aussaugen kann. So. Nein, tust du nicht. Wie viel denn noch? So, einer weniger. Also dieser Flammenwerfer gefällt mir nicht. Wie viel denn noch? Ach ja? Es backt ein bisschen rum. Na, toll. Ich habe meine Spritzen verschwendet. Das wird ein bisschen schwieriger werden. Vor allem, weil von da oben ja immer wieder neue runterkommen. Da ist ein Nest. Tja, das erste Serum ist schon mal alle. Ja, komm. Toll. Also dieser Feuerwerfer ist echt... Ich sollte versuchen, sie rauszulocken. Auf jeden Fall muss ich da ein bisschen mehr mit Taktik rangehen. So wird das nix. Und tschüss. Ich kann nicht raus. Na toll, danke. Ich glaube nicht. Nein, will ich nicht. Weg da. Ich habe keine Übersicht. Das ist einfach scheiße. Die Kameraführung während der Kämpfe ist echt schlecht. Und immer wenn ich versuche, sie zu drehen, geht es in die falsche Richtung und ich verliere die Übersicht und das ist echt ein bisschen schwierig. Dann buggt es manchmal. Es buggt nicht wirklich, aber es ist... Mein Angriff ist verzögert, ihre aber nicht. Nein! Seht ihr, das meine ich. Ich habe schon längst A gedrückt gehabt, aber gut. Ist ja egal. Ja, so viel dazu. Ich überlege gerade, wen ich aussaugen könnte. Mir war Mrs. Cox sehr unsympathisch. Aber die kann ich ja nicht aussaugen, weil ich sie ja noch nicht unter Kontrolle habe. Ihren guten Mann könnte ich aussaugen. Okay. Schauen wir doch mal, ob es hier noch einen anderen Eingang gibt oder sowas. Da kann ich nicht lang. Da ist eine Ratte.
This is despicable.
Egal, wir brauchen Blut. Da war da noch einer.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Ich habe doch eben noch eine gesehen. Da. Bleib hier. Lass dich fressen.
This is despicable.
So. Ich könnte natürlich mal eine Waffe benutzen. Aber um ehrlich zu sein, kann ich damit nicht gut umgehen. Kann ich da rein? Okay. Ist ja noch schlimmer. Nö, macht ihr immer in Ruhe. Es reicht mir schon, dass ich hier rein muss. Okay. So. Und tschüss. Nein, weg da. Weg von ihm. Warum auch das tun, was ich dir sage? Nein. Shit. Beweg dich, Jonathan, beweg dich. Aussaugen. Schon, komm schon. Saug ihn aus. Nein. Das war's. Ja. Okay. Ich muss mir wohl oder übel einen Bürger aussuchen, den ich aussaugen kann, denn so schaffe ich das nicht. Aber darüber muss ich mir erst in Ruhe Gedanken machen, wessen Leben ich potenziell zerstöre und wessen Leben ich damit beeinflusse. Also sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin, ciao!